Hello and welcome to Mystic Mim Tarot. I wanted to say a special thank you to all of my subscribers. I cannot believe that I have nearly reached 10,000. That was my personal goal and I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. So thank you once again. Today I'm doing a reading from Spirit to you, Divine Feminine. I'll finish off with several songs where the lyrics resonate with how Spirit would like you to feel about yourself right now. This is a collective read, so it won't apply to all Divine Feminines. So please take the cards that resonate and leave the ones that don't. Now let's begin. What would Spirit like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? The Karmic has actually done you a favour by taking your ex away from you, Divine Feminine. You were the treasure all along, Divine Feminine. The pain that you have suffered was actually all worth it, as now you are getting compensation for it from me. You were supposed to chase him, but you never did. You walked away horrified and disgusted that he chose a Karmic over you. The Karmic is your doppelganger. She wants everything that you have, Divine Feminine. Your body, your face, your brain, your spiritual knowledge, your divine inheritance, and of course, she wanted your man. The more time and effort that you put into me and your journey, the more that I will reward you. You released the 10 of Wands in your life, which was him, and everything that was tied to him. The third parties, the drugs, the booze, the drama, and the conflict. And you never have felt so free. All you ever did was offer him real, genuine love, and you were nothing but caring, kind, gentle, and giving. He was just a bad seed. When you put me first, trust in divine timing, and keep the faith, miracles will happen in your life. Your ex was always chasing a thrill and on the prowl for sexual connections and hookups. Did your ex show any of these signs, Divine Feminine? If so, he was a narcissist. Did he bully you and have no remorse about doing so? Did he need constant praise and attention? Did he exaggerate his talents and skills? Did he require and demand attention and appreciation? Did he have an exaggerated sense of self-importance? Did he show a lack of empathy towards others? He was supposed to commit to you, but chose to be with others instead. You have washed your hands of him now. You both had different priorities, and you have accepted it now. It is what it is. Messages from Spirit today for you, Divine Feminine. The King of Wands rejected the Empress. How ridiculous. He wasn't matched to you energetically in the first place. Your ex messed with your thoughts, which was psychological abuse, and also messed with your feelings, which was emotional abuse. He knows that you see straight through him now, Divine Feminine. He may fool others, but not you. Your ex feels as though you have hit the jackpot, Divine Feminine. You are a high priestess. He was sneaking around with a third party. Now he has the hide to be jealous and thinks that it's not fair that I am rewarding you monetarily. This is simply justice being served. He had you stuck mentally and trapped. He was addicted to drama and surrounded in chaos and conflict constantly. It took a toll on you, Divine Feminine. You are so hardworking, Divine Feminine. You deserve every bit of recognition, praise, and money that you receive. You are worthy of bonuses, promotions, and new financial opportunities. If you enjoy cooking and baking, you should set aside a day to make all of your favorite foods. Christmas is approaching and you absolutely love this time of year, Divine Feminine. You use tarot readings to confirm what your intuition already told you about your ex. He wasn't capable of loving you the way that you truly deserve, Divine Feminine. He was only a knight and he wasn't matched to you energetically because you are an empress. He was way too immature for you. He thought that he could keep lying, cheating, and betraying you because of your unconditional love for him. He thought that meant that he had a free pass to do whatever he wanted. You have been under spiritual attack for the last couple of years, and I am fed up with it. Leave him out in the cold, Divine Feminine. He put you through absolute hell. You have done way too much healing. He would only hurt you again if you were to return to him. Trust me. He is heavily burdened now and desperate for your healing energy. What messages today from Spirit? Music is the food of the soul, Divine Feminine. If you love it, listen to it, sing and even dance. He pretended to believe in God and made out that he was into traditional relationships. He didn't in fact believe in God. He was a commitment phobe and he was into an unconventional lifestyle, one of swinging and multiple third parties, etc. Always remember your worth, Divine Feminine. You are one in a million. Do something that makes you uncomfortable every single day. It is the only way that you will grow. Your ex is insane with jealousy. He is upset that you are destined for greater things. He cannot stop your progress at all. You are in my hands now, in your life purpose with me, constantly protecting you. You have a protection bubble around you, Divine Feminine. You were lucky enough to be born with a lot of unique gifts. You are in your North Node and your ex is in his South Node. It is much better to be healthy and alone rather than sick and with the wrong person. He expected you to put in 90% of the work, whilst he only put in 10%. Letting go of a bad relationship is important because it is the only way to move on. You need to let go to find closure. It helps you regain your power. It opens you up to new possibilities. It helps you to prioritize your own happiness. In other words, it gives you the freedom to live the life you want and deserve. He is obsessed with looks and appearance. He is extremely shallow. He criticizes people according to how they look. He is vain. He also feels that women should worship him. He definitely has a God complex. You are only human, Divine Feminine. Sometimes you see happy couples kissing, hugging, and holding hands. You wonder why you haven't found your perfect match yet. He thought that he could go out there into the world and find another empress, and all he attracted was an empress in reverse, the Karmic. What messages for you today, Divine Feminine? What else would Spirit like you to know? Karma didn't forget your ex's address, Divine Feminine. The Karmic in him thought that bringing you down and bullying you would make them feel better about themselves. Divine Feminine, this quote sums you up. Behind every successful woman is a man who tried to stop her. I am always in your corner, loving you, guiding you, watching over you, and protecting you, Divine Feminine. Thank you for listening to me and freeing yourself from the third-party situation your ex had you stuck in. You are a queen and he is a peasant. DF, you vibrate way too high for any of the Karmic's black magic to be able to stick to you. You are safe. What messages from Spirit today? Divine Feminine, you are a strong woman who has overcome battles that most can't even imagine. Do not forget that. Your ex is crying now and in regret that he trusted the wrong person who has now betrayed him. When one door closes, another opens, but we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one that has opened for us. This Karmic is a demon in human form. You are so upset and even disgusted that your ex brought this unstable, unhinged lunatic into your life. Cry, forgive, learn, and move on. Let your tears water the seeds of your future happiness, Divine Feminine. When you had your ex in your life, you were constantly in swords energy, stressing, crying, worrying, and feeling super anxious. Now you're in the Ten of Cups energy. If you want to see a rainbow, you have to endure the rain that comes beforehand, Divine Feminine. It's time to live in the present. The past is over and the future is out of our hands. At the time, he thought he was too good for you and that you didn't have much to offer. The joke is on him now, isn't it, Divine Feminine? Your sleep has improved without him in your life. The racing thoughts have subsided. DF, at one stage, it felt as though anything that could go wrong did go wrong in your life. It was an awful time for you. Life becomes easier when you learn to accept an apology that you never got. Healing ourselves is not an overnight process. It is a daily cleansing of pain. It is a daily healing of your life. At one stage, you were crazy over him. Now you wonder what you ever saw in him. You wouldn't give him another chance if he paid you to. You really have come a long way, you know, Divine Feminine. Your ex kept you on hold, waiting, as he was out there exploring his options. He had a wandering eye and was always looking for the next best thing. You were always too good for him, Divine Feminine. DF, go and open that business that you wanted to. Take a risk and start that YouTube channel that you always wanted to. You are in a period in which your ideas will take off. The Karmic and him are tied together with their secrets and lies. They fear leaving one another as their secrets will be exposed to the community. They have participated in swinging, threesomes, illegal activities, money-making schemes, and heavy drug consumption together. You have never quite understood why your ex and his evil karmic set out to destroy you. You are cut from a different cloth and view them both as low class now. Enjoy your freedom, Divine Feminine. It is a blessing in disguise that you get to discover and love you independently of a relationship. In future, you won't settle for less than what you deserve. You wouldn't want to be a fly on the wall in that karmic household, DF. Your ex and her are out of control. The shouting, the fighting, the drugs, drinking, and the police even being called. It is one big hot mess over there. If you have a lot of clothes that you don't wear anymore, DF, you should bag them up and donate them to a charity. You are an angel and he is a player. This was never going to be a great match to begin with. I held off with your blessings while he was still in your life, as I didn't want him benefiting from what I had in store for you. You are thinking of your ex less and less each day now. He is fading from your mind, slowly but surely. Divine Feminine, when he was in your life, he took up way too much space in your mind. For example, with the anxiety and all of the worry. You are working for me now in your divine purpose. You are doing exactly what you are supposed to be doing now. Your new divine partner will be completely matched to you in various ways, including intelligence, personality, attitude, hobbies and interests, goals and aspirations, and ambition. It wasn't revealed that you were the true Empress until after your ex made his love choice. That was done on purpose. Your knowledge of spirituality is growing by the day, Divine Feminine. I am very impressed. The scales are being balanced. You are at the top of the wheel, receiving fortune, gifts, success, abundance, and more spiritual gifts. Even though he acted as though you were the only woman in the picture, you weren't. What else would Spirit like you to know today, Divine Feminine? He wants to reconcile with you now, but that is because he knows that you are about to be wealthy. Sometimes someone has to make us cry just to make us realize that we deserve someone who makes us smile. DF, he was so convinced that you were so stuck on him that you couldn't survive without him. Keep up the strong boundaries with your ex. He is not who he claims to be. He is both fake and dangerous. Your ex is still infatuated and obsessed with you, Divine Feminine. You are the one that got away in his eyes. I will always be here for you through thick and thin. You can always count on me, Divine Feminine. He is mad because he underestimated you and your intelligence. You knew more about him than you ever let on. You read him like a book. As you have been ascending in life, your ex is actually descending. Your money is growing, he is losing money. You should keep a journal, Divine Feminine. Write down your worries, thoughts, and feelings in it each day. The only way to win with a toxic person is to not play Divine Feminine, and that is exactly what you have done. You and I have been like a team working together daily, Divine Feminine. Currently, your ex is in despair, crying, feeling rejected, and having an ego death. He did it all to himself, though. He did choose the Karmic over his divine counterpart after all. More messages from Spirit today. I know that you have forgiven yourself for even dealing with your ex. You missed the red flags, but it's all spilt milk now and it no longer matters. He tried to break your spirit and your self-esteem so that you would feel bad about yourself. Then you wouldn't be able to attract a new man into your life. You have had some bad experiences with men in the past. However, this experience was the last straw for you. Now you are happy doing you. You have to release the hurt and fear. Refuse to entertain old pain. The energy it takes to hang on to the past can hold you back from having a completely different new life. I witnessed all of the injustice that was happening behind the scenes. I came in to bring justice to this situation. He was making a fool out of you, juggling you, mocking you, and speaking down on your name. I shut it down quick smart. You probably wonder why he chose the Karmic over you, Divine Feminine. Here are some of the reasons why. She had him under heavy black magic. She engaged in risky sexual behavior with him and fed his carnal desires. She was reckless and broke the law, had a criminal record, and seemed exciting at the time. They enjoyed taking drugs and drinking together, and she wasn't smart like you, so he could manipulate her and lie to her constantly. Your ex doesn't understand how you are doing this well on your own, Divine Feminine. Why are you getting blessings and rewards whilst he is suffering and going through bad karma? The Karmic attacked you because she is so threatened and jealous of you. She wants you to struggle financially and never find genuine true love. He admits that losing you was in fact losing the best thing in his life, Divine Feminine. He behaved one way with you and a different way with the Karmic. He's a chameleon. At times, you actually wondered if your ex was a sociopath. He thought that he had you all figured out, but you surprised him, Divine Feminine. Whenever your ex felt insecure, he went out and had sex in order to feed his ego. Thankfully, the worst is all behind you now, Divine Feminine. The Karmic is being punished for her evil deeds. She is losing money, friends, abundance, and even her health. You had to turn your back on the whole relationship to come and heal alongside me. Start embracing a creative outlet like painting, drawing, or writing. It will bring you peace. You should have a weekend in and binge some good shows, Divine Feminine. The soul always knows what to do to heal itself. Listen to your heart, Divine Feminine. Time for a phone cleanse, Divine Feminine. Go for a walk, breathe, and enjoy nature. You can tend to worry a lot, Divine Feminine. Worry doesn't change anything though. Try and hand all of your worries over to me daily so that I can handle them on your behalf. Putting me first in your life was the best decision you ever made. The chaos, hardship, and heartbreak made you who you are today, Divine Feminine. Nurturing yourself is not selfish. It is essential to your survival and your well-being. Maybe you did chase him in the past, but as soon as you became the Empress, you stopped. Empresses attract, they do not chase. Whilst you were dealing with your ex, he actually had you stuck in low vibration. You were anxious, depressed, fearful, worried, acting jealous, and constantly questioning him. He made you into someone that you really weren't. Self-care is how you take your power back, Divine Feminine. Typically, narcs never apologize, as they never see themselves as being in the wrong. That's why you had to give yourself closure. He is upset that you are free and he's stuck with someone who is immature, mean, petty, envious, and deceitful. He is so judgmental of everyone else, but never even takes a long hard look at himself or his flaws or faults. He's happy to point out everyone else's though. This is your season to shine, Divine Feminine. There are times when you feel that all men are cheaters, liars, and are disloyal and unfaithful. This is understandable though, considering what you have just endured. He is extremely egotistical. He hoped that him choosing the Karmic would finish you. He thought you would be in such pain that you would beg him to come back. When you feel pain about moving on, just remember the hurt you felt hanging on to this man. I am right beside you every single day, encouraging you to succeed, supporting you in your efforts and keeping you company, Divine Feminine. Your ex became involved with a crazy, unstable karmic who is extremely jealous. Because of who he is associated with, you were attacked spiritually and she waged spiritual warfare on you. This is your brand new attitude concerning your ex. Be with whoever you want, whenever you want, and how you want, but just leave me alone and in peace and serenity. Your ex was actually a hidden enemy the entire time. He actually teamed up with the karmic to go against you. You have suffered way too much in the love department, Divine Feminine. The DM, turned distorted masculine and fallen twin flame, did serve a purpose in your life. He taught you how to love yourself properly. This has helped you prepare for your real emperor who is coming in soon. You have such a bright future ahead of you, and I know how excited you are to embark on this new journey. You are a true lady. You are classy and you carry yourself in an elegant and graceful way. That is why you turn so many heads, regardless of your age. Narcissists will destroy your life, ruin your self-esteem, and turn it all around and make themselves look like the victim. They try to make you feel that you are the one who is letting them down. Your ex is in the bad books with me. I found you and specifically picked you out as a gift for him. Instead of valuing you, treasuring you, and spoiling you, he abandoned you and chose someone else over you. I am blessing you for your suffering, your troubles, and your heartbreak. But most importantly of all, the fact that you left toxic cycles behind you and chose yourself. Now I'll get some songs from Spirit for you, Divine Feminine. Spirit wants you to be extremely proud of yourself for what you have endured and overcome. Spirit is thrilled with the woman that you have now become. The first one is Breakaway by Kelly Clarkson. Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. Raw by Katy Perry. Venus by Shocking Blue. Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain. Lean on Me by Bill Withers. And the last one is Independent Women by Destiny's Child. I hope you enjoyed this reading and found it interesting, Divine Feminine. Please like, share and subscribe if you did, as it helps my channel grow. Have a lovely day.